Hello, hello.
Hi, Fran.
How's
Hi,
it going,
everyone.
Max?
Good to see you.
Good to see you finally. We've been waiting for this for a while now.
Yeah, of course. Since many months.
Yes, I'm gonna spill my pop. I gotta move this. Yeah, we've had a couple of reschedules. You're busy. I'm interferences, but I'm busy. We had to keep rescheduling, but we're here now. Thank you for making the time. For those who don't know who I am Fran the Savage of Savage Ladies of Metal. And with me, I have Matt Enix from France. Welcome, and thank you for making the time.
Thank you, Fran. And I'm very happy to be here tonight.
Me too. Me too. And again, we got 7 hours time zone between us. So once again, I made a special exception on starting earlier to accommodate the musician. Always there to help. Always there for you guys, no matter where you're at. I will make it happen.
Yeah, here in France, it's 8 p.m. in
Yeah,
France.
yeah. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Yeah,
So that's nice. You guys go to sleep soon. I'm still waking up. So I wanted to say, wow, you are a very busy person in the music scene. You do a lot of amazing things on your end in the music scene. You're a composer, you're a musician on many levels. You do producing, recording. You're a talent scout also, and that's one of the things that happened. I know this year that is really cool. You now work with Wormhole Death Records.
yeah, that's right.
That is
International
awesome.
label.
I did see that announcement when you made that a couple months ago, or a little, not too long ago. How's that been for you?
Yeah, Womeldef is an international label with offices in Florence, Italy, Los Angeles, and Tokyo. And it's one of the best label in the world actually for the metal scene. Carlo Bellati, the label director, have another label called Epictronic, more for the electronic rock music and others.
Yeah,
So I seen artists in both labels, Womeldef for metal rock and Epictronic for electronic rock, new age, dark waves, this kind of stuff. And yeah,
that's
I'm composer of a project. Actually, I have released an album called Far From Home, and I work
mhm.
on other projects.
Yeah. I will definitely talk about that. Your latest release. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I definitely wanted to talk more about you being working for Wormhole. I know that's really cool. Chad, what's up? Chad is saying hello. Um,
Hello,
so
Chad. Hello,
yeah,
bro.
Chad. Everybody knows Chad. What's up, man? So I mean, you do a lot of things. Though. I mean, with everything. I mean, I got a big list of everything you do for
Yep.
Wormhole, and you're a very busy man like me. On the Savages, I have 5 or 6 positions. You
Yeah,
know,
I
and
know that.
so
I know that.
you're busy.
Yeah, very busy actually. Lots of stress because I have to work on my projects for the future shows, for the future albums, the
Yeah,
label to sign artists, and lots of other things. So yeah, very busy. But I try to find sometimes some cool moments to relax myself and
just
yeah,
sleep for an hour or two.
yeah.
Same. I understand this completely. Besides Savages, I have 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah, I
You know,
see. I know that, and I see on your Facebook page.
I'm tired.
Novels. Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
yeah.
But
When we are tired,
uh,
we have lots of things in our heads, and we don't know exactly where to begin, where to go,
yes,
and
yeah,
but we have to go forward.
yeah. We just go day by day. That's all we
Yeah,
can do.
of course.
So I wanted to ask you though. I mean, you being working for Wormhole, you are a talent scout, and when you want to look into a band, that somebody, let's say somebody gives you a lead to check out a band, what kind of, what do you look for in a band? What are some of the artistic abilities do you look for?
There's a lot of things. First, the music have to be very, very good. Our song, the communication with the guys have to be strong too. Good English, if possible, or good language, and
Mhm.
a good production for the albums. We have to. It's important to have a good sound
Right,
and something professional. And there's a lot of factors. There's the video clips too, that very important, and lots of things.
right. So, here's another question. Now, this is a random question, things I try to think on my own. If I was in your position, you're gonna come across different issues that interfere with your personal opinion, how you feel about something. So this question is about your personal opinion. If you hear about an amazing band who has a couple of million streams on multiple platforms, played a lot on all the platforms, and they have a lot of people following them all over the world, of course you will go to check them out and look into it. What if you hear the music and you think they're dreadful? How do you handle that when your personal opinion is different from everyone else's? How do you handle that as a talent scout?
I think if we found very, very good artists with lots of views and maybe millions of views and others, I make a difference between some big labels, because with Womldef we have more human side, and I think the different bands or artists feel more secure about Womldef than over one. We are here to listen them, to talk with them when they want. So we are very open when we have time, and it's not always the case of the other labels. So yeah, all kinds of groups of bands or artists can send me a message if they want to sign with Womldef and with us. And even if it's big bands, because our solutions are very different, and we do our best for us, and to that they feel secure in our great team, and
Mhm.
don't be put aside if they have some problems, or if they want to change their way of communication, for example.
Communication is important no matter what you do in any job. And I always, and I know you see it on my page, where I always say, answer your messages, answer your damn emails, And the musicians, they can miss a lot of important things that can actually help them in a big way. And yes, everybody's busy in life.
Yeah,
Understandable. Everyone has family. Everyone has other things outside of music. But
yeah,
if you want to grow as a musician, you still need to pay attention.
yeah, of course. I think
Mhm.
we are in a world actually where the communication is too often lost, and the people see messages and take lots and lots of time to answer sometimes.
Mhm.
But I understand the rhythm of life is hard, and we have always lots of things to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's clear that it's better to have answers soon, to know what to expect after, to not wait the decision of people. I think if someone can answer after a message 2 or 3 years, it's not 3 years, 2 or 3 days after,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's good. It's good. But
Yes.
when you have to wait weeks and weeks and months,
It's
it's
not good.
always more hard, and
Mhm.
we don't know why. But I think sometimes people take their times too, because they don't have the answer at the moment. They're busy, and sometimes they don't answer for some things because they don't have the answer at the moment, and they want to have more information, to have more precision in their book, in their agenda, to see if some things are possible or not. So I understand too the people who take their times for that. To I prefer people who take their time to give an answer than people that give an answer and change 3 or 4
True.
4 days after. So I
True. Yeah.
yeah, so I think when some people know that what they want, they answer. But if they don't know exactly what they want, they can answer later, and don't make fake hope.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. I see that. That does make sense.
Mhm.
You know, I'm a, me being a booking agent, I've reached out to, bands and said, "Are you available on this day?" And sometimes by the next day they say, "Yes, we're available. Put us
Yeah,
on."
yeah,
And then a month later reach out and, I had one band tell me that they forgot that their drummer forgot that that was the day of his bachelor party before he gets married.
yeah,
And I'm like, you know, and it does throw the booking agent up. But I mean, I understand things happen, but don't answer unless you know.
yeah. Of course,
You
I
know,
think I think we all want that, a quick answer for people in general, but
yeah.
sometimes it's more difficult than that, because you have a situation aside who is not clear. You have problem in your life, things who are not totally sure, and others. So I respect people who take their time to answer.
Mhm.
If they cannot at the moment, okay, but if they answer later, it's very good too. The more important is to have an answer one day or another. So,
Mhm.
and sometimes, yeah, like you said, you book some artists. Sometimes some artists say that no, it's not possible for the moment, but they change a few months
Yeah.
after, years later, and said yeah, and they come, and it's fantastic.
And then sometimes by then it's too late. It's like, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes
you
it's
know, it happens. Life does happen. It does interfere with what you're trying to do for yourself in the future. If you
yeah,
got family, you have kids, things happen.
yeah. Lots of things. I think.
Mhm. That's why I'm glad my kids are older. I don't have to find a babysitter. I could say, bye. I got to go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's cool too to be more relaxed when you have
Yes.
too much
Yes.
stress with all that. But I
Yeah.
think when people say they are okay for projects, they are okay. If it's not now, it's for the future.
Mhm. Exactly. It's better to be safe than sorry. Definitely.
Yeah,
So for Wormhole, you also do their A&R also. So you do multiple positions with the
yeah,
record label.
yeah. I'm head of R on Womel Death, and
Mhm.
RR Sample R on Epictronic. It's a novel label of the Carlo Bellotti Publishing. So I search some artists, some bands, and some
Mhm.
others send me messages, and we have others hire in Womel Death, and it's a great team. It's a great team. So if you have some artists or bands, I'm here for them.
And if they haven't paid their bills, you're the one who chases them down.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you guys, fans, you can put a face on this now.
yeah,
He's a great guy. He's a musician also, so he knows both sides of the story. Don't make up bad excuses. He's heard it all. So that's good, though. I mean, that's an amazing job with an amazing company, and congratulations to you on accomplishing that.
Thank
On
you.
top of everything you already do,
Thanks a
that's
lot. Thanks a lot.
that's a lot of stuff.
You too. You
Absolutely.
too. You too.
Now,
Congratulations.
you're very musically well-rounded, like multi-genres, not just with Wormhole, but your music yourself. Your music is very, very eclectic with all genres. Amazing, amazing work. I want to say, I love your music. It's so extravagant, so out there. Your voice, your vocals, the range that you can do is beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot for this word, these kind words.
Yeah.
It's from the bottom of my heart. It's very, very cool to hear that, and that you like that way the music and the vocals and others.
Absolutely. Have you been into music your whole life? Is that something your family raised you into, or did you develop that talent on your own?
Um, my grandmother was opera singer before the Second World War,
Cool. Nice.
and
Beautiful.
she had to stop because of the war. And she sing the Traviata and others in front of lots of people. And after that, I have sing in a shore in my youth, and after in some bands. I
Mm,
have begin the guitars at 16 years old, and after the keyboards 19 years old. Made approximately 400 of improvisation compositions, epic or not.
beautiful.
And then after I have released in co-composition first album called Secret Garden under the Constellia name. And after that, I want to be free and create my own project as an own composer, and I create the new double album called Far From Home
Yes.
under Max Enix name.
Yes.
Good album.
And that's that is an amazing album, and I got so many things written down for that. I write everything down. I'm old school. But let me see, where's that? Yeah, so the album is, you know, it's a double album, like you said, right?
Yeah,
So, and in that double album, you have a lot. You have a Budapest Symphony Orchestra
yeah.
that is also on there, and they are amazing. They definitely bring a beautiful sound to your music.
It's one of the best orchestra in the world, I think, because
Really?
the condition in there are absolutely amazing. The sound is huge, and it's an orchestra who have lower cost than lots of others in the
Yeah.
world too. In Hungary, and Peter Kovacs, the director of the Budapest Symphony Orchestra, is very, very cool guy too, and I recommend this orchestra for everyone who have the means for that, and I
Right.
think it's one of the best in the world. Yeah.
So, how did you hear about them?
I hear about them thanks to François Rousselot. François Rousselot is the conductor of the orchestra in the Far From Home double album.
Okay.
I have first work at home on my compositions, and
Mhm.
after I have worked with Thomas Kubler. Thomas Kubler is a young orchestrator, a 26 years old
Cool.
orchestrator.
He's young. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing
Yeah.
work for his age. It's absolutely fantastic, and I will work with him again in the next albums. And after that, the conductor François Rousselot have retake the parts and work with the Budapest Symphony Orchestra and the partition.
That's awesome. Well, they bring a beautiful sound to your already very wide range of vocals. I mean, it's amazing music, definitely. So they are and like you said, you recommend them for people to look into to work with. I
Yeah,
definitely would agree with that. From hearing the album, yes,
sure.
yes,
Of course. Yeah, it's they can contact Peter Kovac directly or the Budapest Symphony Orchestra on Facebook if they have projects, and it will work for sure.
yeah, yeah. And another thing you have in it being you have a 48-page booklet.
Yeah.
You have a that's a nice little that's a mini book. It's a mini series.
Yeah. Of course, 48 pages. It's very, very huge, with
Hmm.
fantastic illustrations made by Thomas Everard, a German artist who have worked for Avantasia on
Hmm.
the Scarecrow albums, with Neil Morse, with lots of with James Labrie, and lots of very, very cool artists.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I saw that there was a lot of artists that you had on there. You know that you didn't mention. You said you got a lot of famous artists, some famous guests, and surprises.
Yeah.
What are some of your surprises?
I think the surprises, the most surprises in the double album as a guest is maybe Niklas Gvarforth from Shining, the
Yeah.
black metal band. It's for me a fantastic artist, one
Mhm.
of the best in the world, with Devin Townsend or Daniel Gidenlo from Pen Oscillation. Is for a specific public, but he can he have some things in on it, and he is inhibited by these vocals and his word. So fantastic stuff from him.
That is amazing. Let's see. I got Alicia says, "Hi. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having
Hi,
a great day.
Alicia.
Max, is your night great?
Yeah,
Everyone's having a great
yeah.
day all around the
Good day.
world. See,
Good day. Cool. Cool.
beautiful. Um, so yeah, I mean, you got some really cool. I mean, the album's just amazing. And how many songs were on that album now?
14 songs on the double album. 8 songs, very epic songs.
Yeah, they.
Apart from the intro, the others are very, very epic. But it will not be the case in the future albums. In the future albums, you have some epic songs, but
Mhm.
some classic songs too, orchestral songs too, and others.
Yeah.
Here, it's a special elements on this double album, the epic songs. Mm.
Yes, and yeah, they big songs is right. They are very long songs, so it's but they're amazing. It's amazing work, and you don't even realize the time that goes by because you get pulled into your music, and you don't realize until it's over. It's like, holy, that was 13 minutes. That was 15 minutes. You know, you get lost in the music, even hearing it. Even if it's not, not even as not an artist, I got lost in it. And I was like, just wow, you know.
Thank you. It's the goal of the this double album. Have to be taken as a movie. As a movie, you don't have images. You have the booklet, of course, if you buy the double album with the
Right.
fantasy illustrations. But you can imagine a movie in your head, and lots of things. And the goal is to have lots of diversity, lots of elements, to
Mhm.
constantly be surprised by other elements, and to keep
Right.
this passion from the beginning to the end. It's
Yeah.
the goal.
Now in your music, you do clean vocals as well as the screaming and growling. How do you fix how does your throat handle that range in sound in such a short time span?
um I only made here clear
Mhm.
vocals.
Okay. I thought that
Not
was you that was screaming and growling and
not
I was like,
roles, not roles, but I in the past, I have worked in a band called Downward,
mhm.
now called Obscure, and I had made some growls, more in the Gojira or Shining way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got an amazing voice. And
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
one of your latest songs is actually called let's see, it's the Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm.
Yeah, yeah.
What is that song about? You want to tell us about it?
Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm is a song about the apocalypse of the world, about all we see in this world, and it's a part of the story, because you have to know the story from the beginning.
Right.
The double album begin in a prehistoric era with the extinction of the dinosaurs, and progressively the vegetation come again, and we come in our current world, in the actual world, with city, and um, and all you see in this world, about the corruption, the horror in the world, and the fanaticism too,
Mm-hmm.
the beauty of nature. After you have the love, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The song, the an illusional kiss, the song number 6, is about a love story that ends tragically.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, you have the song 7, who talk about depression. After that, the guy, who is called Ethan, who go in a chamber, locked his door, and cry, and he drink lots, and began to become crazy, and want to commit suicide and others. But finally, at the end, the light is again here, and he continue his journey. And after all the story, a meteor is announced again, and the storm of the century is coming. And you have Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm, where is the storm of the century was coming with lots of things, and people think that it's the end of the humanity, it's the end of the world finally. And and in the end, you arrived in the Far From Home last song of 26 minutes, and I let you know the final of all that, the conclusion of all that. It's all written in the booklet, and I think I let you let you the surprises of all that.
Yeah, you have a lot of surprises on this album.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's good though. You got to keep the people interested. You have to make them want more to see what's next. What else are you going to do? Surprises are beautiful. They're always a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's important to have always surprises, new elements, and to innovate,
Yeah,
to change yourself constantly.
exactly. Now, I do actually have the video. Now, it is a very long video, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. It is almost 14 minutes long. And that's one of the shorter videos.
Yeah, 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 no problem.
You know, but as everyone knows, if you saw yesterday, I announced on on my page that YouTube has been giving me issues. There were some issues yesterday with YouTube, and today it's worse. I'm getting a lot of notifications from YouTube that some things are going down. So I YouTube recommended me. I'm going to call this out. They recommended me to use a specific music downloader to connect to um, to the Savage YouTube,
Yeah,
and they told me where to go. And that program has invaded my laptop with multiple viruses. This is a YouTube downloader. Thanks, YouTube. So
yeah. YouTube is a
I'm
son
a
of a
little
bitch
worried
sometimes.
because I keep getting notifications, but we're crossing the fingers that they're not going to interfere. So far, we're good. But unfortunately, because it won't let me access that website and that app, I have to use the regular YouTube, which apparently does not play the greatest links, for the music, which really, really sucks, but we're going to try it. And Max, I'm going to put you on, I'm going to silence your microphone. If it doesn't sound good on your end, give me a thumbs down so I know just to stop.
Okay. We will if it's good.
Yeah. Just give me we'll play. I'm
Okay,
half deaf, so we'll use the whole hand signal thing.
No,
it works.
If it don't work, the people can see the video clip on YouTube.
At least they can check it out
without problem, with a good sound.
Yes, yeah. But at least everyone will know. If it doesn't sound good on my end, I'm going to have it out with YouTube again today. Again, the name of this song is called Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more after I play it. So with your permission, may I play?
Yeah.
Great. All right. Let's cross our fingers that YouTube is not, they're messing with me right now. I'm like real paranoid right now. Let's get this going. There it is.
So, Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm is coming now on your channel.
Hell yeah, crank it up. Let's backtrack this.
Playing your game, this game is here to stay. Never play by the rules, the storm shall take you full. Promise there for everyone, deserved or not. Right on time or caught in the rat race. Right in your face. Never to your eyes, you are nothing by lies. People against people, country against country, waging war on our souls. Just stay away from me. In this moment of calm, everything revolves around me. In this moment of clarity, we want a world in peace. Something can be good for now. Skies painted golden of a dry fall. Stream is now completed, then is clean. Let I want to see our town. I want to see our town. Give everything my love, my freedom and my time.
Yeah, so the sound is not very good, but we can hear the sound. So I invite the people to listen on YouTube and on the Spotify, Bandcamp, and others with a very good sound. The mix and mastering is made by David Castillo, Studio Grondal, and mastering Tony Lindgren from the Fascination Street Studios. So they are very good. Hi, Iwanaku.
Yes, we've been following each other for some time. It's good to see you join in. Thank you for checking this out. But yeah, again, I apologize. I've been having problems with YouTube all weekend, and I keep getting flashes. So every time you see me look sideways, I'm getting another pop-up. So I apologize about the terrible, the terrible video play that YouTube keep sending me. As long as we're still good, as long as this goes uninterrupted, I'm okay with this. But the lyrics in that song were very strong and powerful.
Yeah, yeah.
What was
about
your
the
creative
politics and others.
process when you were writing this song?
It depends. In general, I like here. I have write the script. Write the script of all the Far From Home story before, and give a theme for all the songs
Mhm.
to fit well in the wall. I play um, after all the music after I have write the script and the themes, and
Mhm.
when all the music is ended, I write the definitive lyrics, and I take someone to verify that all the grammar and over is good and is okay, and
Mhm.
maybe change some things on it. Christopher Dayoa, yeah, I know he it's very
Yeah,
good guy. Christopher Dayoa, he helped me on the Womel Def signature too. He give me some bands and others, and very cool.
that's good. It's always I love knowing that I'm finding ladies and with the Savages finally who actually can introduce me to so many people that I have not gotten to meet yet. It's Savages. So many good things are. It's so amazing when you have a great team, when you
Yeah,
finally have the right people working with you that can actually help not just you and your brand grow, but the music and the bands. There's so many amazing people out there. So, Christopher, I don't know who you are, but nice to meet you. Get a couple of people who know exactly who you are, so that's good for me. Oof. And I'm trying to ignore that. Sorry, but so yeah, that was an amazing. Looking at the lyrics, just seeing what the song is about. Obviously it's about war and whatnot. Um, now is that did you know any? Do you know anybody who actually serves, or is that just your personal feelings? Towards the war and everything that's going on with today. What was your
um,
inspiration for it?
um, I don't understand exactly the question. You mean
Okay. What inspired you to write that song?
to write that song?
Hmm.
The war, the current war actually in Ukraine. In Ukraine, the war in the history, of course. The dictator we have seen our history during the Second World War, and the actual ones. So I think the politics actually goes in the wrong way, because they continue with the first an abuse of power against the population, and they want to dominate and to divide and conquer, and they think about their position in the chessboard, in our world. And I think it's time to all the politicians in the world to make a union for the environment first. They have the possibilities to unlock some money. So if they want to change the environment,
Hmm.
they can put together on the table and say, we unlocked lots of infinite money for new solutions to preserve the environment, or to change the inequalities and others, so that the people can live in a good way, because they live too many people on the ground, and they died every day. So I think it's important now to have a worldwide politic, or maybe change the name politic, with not actually the solution.
Yeah, I agree. When the safety for humankind depends on politics,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not.
not
It's not.
fighting.
They're not in it for any humane reasons. It becomes a personal war against humanity, that it's politicians against humanity, and
Yeah,
that should never happen, and that's messed up.
yeah,
It's the way society has become all over the world. Our future, our lives depend on politics.
yeah. It's
It's
a nonsense. It's a total
yeah,
nonsense.
yeah,
But when you are against politics, the politics are against you, and
hmm
it's
yeah.
dangerous there, because they
It's
don't want to change their power. They want to continue to dominate. And if you
yep.
are against politics, you are against us. So they are against you, and
Mm-hmm.
it's why they try to block you, or to destroy you, or to put you aside, to continue their interest and others.
Yeah, they're putting us in the front line of their war.
Yeah, yeah,
And that doesn't just mean in the army and navy, just in general.
yeah. They
It's
put,
they're using us for their punching bags while
yeah,
they're still making their money and making the decisions that are going to change our lives, not theirs.
they use you as a punching balls, yeah. And
Hmm
in the other side, the people become crazy and use others like a punching ball because of the
Yeah,
politics.
it
So
turns people against each other.
because inequalities, because no money for that, because too much inequalities. So I think if they continue like that, it's soon the end of the world, because
Yeah,
with all we see now, and the eternal continuation, they continue like too many years before and others. So we have to change now and found another solution for a better world, because
and
they
fast.
went straight to the wall.
Yeah, and fast before something
Yeah,
happens where we can't reverse it. You know.
yeah. I don't think we have enough time for now, but the hope is
Yeah,
here.
yeah. The clock's ticking.
Yeah.
Yeah. The doomsday clock on top of it. Oof. So, but so this album though, I mean, it's an amazing album, and that song is an awesome, beautiful song, and the video, even though it's a lyric video, the graphics, I love it. I love the
Yeah,
graphics for it. That
yeah.
was really cool.
It's a cool graphics. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have another estimated release for your next song off the album?
Um, we have already a video clip from Beyond My Blood, The Broken Face, City of Mortals, the lyric video for Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm,
I did see
and
those. Yes, I did see those on your website.
yeah, and now a video clip for Tears of Earth will come end of next week.
Okay.
Um,
Tag me. Let me get that
31,
up.
31 August, 31 August, Tears of Earth,
Okay.
and you would see lots of surprises on it. It's another time something's completely different, and avant-garde and very poetic this time. And I would be happy to present you that next week.
Beautiful. How often do you plan on releasing new music from the album? Are you going to do it monthly, like every month, one new song, or quarterly,
For
every couple months?
the double album, um, all the songs of the double album will have another perspective of videos made by a guy, an Israeli guy with called DPMX web designers, and he have made some video clips for lower costs, and progressively there will be other videos to come. And
Okay.
the orchestral version of the Far From Home double album will come 27 October. So you have 3 CDs, 3 albums with exclusive sounds effects on it, and it will be a completely different listening experiences. So I invite you to discover that too.
That's awesome. So you got 14 songs in that album, so you're going to be releasing some songs for a while. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
You're going to keep people busy. And in the meantime, are you writing new music for the next album?
yeah. I work actually on two completely different and opposite albums.
Mhm.
One is called for now Light, and the other's Darkness. So it's the
Ooh.
opposite, the darkness,
Okay.
the dark side, and the mysterious things on it, and art things, more art things than on the Far From Home album. Some elements like the Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm elements, but
Okay.
more art and more dark, more art and more dark, and you have Opeth atmosphere with shining atmosphere with some enzymer too, and the other called Light is more romantic, poetic, and luminous album, more
Okay.
in a Damnation Opeth album side, or Pain of Salvation, or Devin Townsend Teria era, or Enzymer. But it will be completely opposite and complementary, like yin and yang. Uh,
Yeah.
the
That's beautiful.
two part we have, so light
Yeah.
and darkness,
Yeah.
and
The yin, like you said, the yin and yang.
yeah,
Night and day, light and dark. That's beautiful. Do you
yeah,
plan on releasing them at the same time?
yeah. And the same time in 2026,
Okay.
and no, not lots of guests in these two albums. No
Okay.
orchestra, but orchestration, very powerful orchestrations,
Mm-hmm.
made again by Thomas Kubler, and think more bombastic orchestration, more powerful orchestrations than
Right.
in the Far From Home. And you there lots of emotions in the vocals too, more variations in the
Sorry.
no problem, in the vocals, lots of more variations. And I think of a woman singer for these two albums.
Right. And I wanted to
And
talk about that too.
uh,
I did
I
see
have
that.
I have a woman singer in mind for the two albums. So
Now, I
um,
actually did want to ask you about that.
we will see.
Yeah. So you want to do you want to record with a female singer with you. Do you have anybody in mind that you already have locked in, or are you still searching?
Um, I have some woman singer in mind, but one specifically in mind. But we will see if she's okay at the moment, because for the
Mhm.
moment she is very busy. She is very busy by their own projects, but we have times 2025, 2026. The recordings will be here, so I
Right.
think we have time, and I hope she will be here and she will be okay. But for now, and for the future shows too, for the future shows and
Right.
concert, for now
So
I
she
have
needs to be able to tour with you also.
yeah, for now I have some festivals, some big festivals for 2024,
Mhm.
with another woman singer, with a woman singer I have already, but I don't give the name for now. And
You're not going
another
to give us any hint? Small hint?
I have a Portuguese woman singer for now, for
Ooh, Portuguese? Well, okay.
2024.
All right.
And 2025, 2026, other festival will come, over tower and over shows, but I have a woman singer in mind. So we will see if she's not busy
Okay.
at the moment, but she's busy. I hope she will be okay for the double album,
Right.
the two albums for studio recording,
Mhm.
and other things. So we will see. But lots of festival and concert will come, and lots of albums, lots of stuff, videos, and others.
Right. So what are you looking for the female artist? What are you looking for to collaborate with?
To collaborate with, I think, a strong and emotional voice.
Okay.
I think that the most important is to have an attitude with a strong voice, strong emotions, strong soul. And after, of course, if she have beauty in her, it's always cool for the stage, for the venues, for the festivals and
Absolutely.
others. but first the beautiful soul and emotions.
It's a beautiful inside and out. It makes a big difference
Yeah.
on people in general, because if they're beautiful inside, everything else falls into place.
Yes.
So I completely respect that. I understand that. Um, that's awesome. So you got some, but you do have some tours planned and coming up for next year. Where do you
Yeah.
plan on going?
Yeah, for the moment, some festivals are planned for 2024, but I have lots of composition work too for the 2 albums to come. So the biggest festivals will be in 2025,
Right.
and a tour will be organized just after, and maybe for 2026 with the 2 new albums,
Mhm.
and lots of other things will come after.
You got a lot of big things planned for the next few years. Couple of years,
Yeah.
you got it.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you
Yeah.
have any smaller shows coming up this year? Do you have anything planned?
Not for this year. Not for this year because we have lots of work with the musicians. We have fantastic musicians who will come
Right.
with us for the shows. They are all made, the musicians, a fantastic work on the double album, and the same team will be here for the studios for the two next albums. So Vikram Shankar on piano keyboards was one of the best in the world for me with emotions. We have Xavier Bocher on guitars with fantastic, Jean-Jacques Mauriac on bass,
Mhm.
virtuosic, and Leo Marguerite from Pain Isolation, as always, was absolutely awesome. And the woman singer will be announced as possible. We have to negotiate some things actually. And for Tower and festivals, there will be 2 lineup. I think one for the festivals.
Mhm.
And another for some venues, more intimist.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So you're going to keep people on their toes. I like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I like that. I like that about you. That's awesome. Because then the fans never know what to expect every time they see you.
yeah. It's. I think my favorite artist of all time is Devin Townsend, and Devin Townsend, all album he have another universe, another artistic universe, another
Mhm.
other surprises, and I think it's the way I want to follow.
That's good. I think it's a smart thing. It's just good. You can't stay boring. You got to
Yeah,
keep everyone interested and drawn to you because they
yeah,
don't know what's coming out of coming out of your mind, what you're thinking, what you're gonna do next. It
yeah.
brings them
I
in.
think I think it's better because
Mhm.
when you play always the same music, you know what's coming, and after
Yeah.
and after.
Mhm.
And I prefer that I have too much things in my head, lots of ideas, and I think it's better to have always some new cool stuff, a new universe, new things.
Yeah, I agree completely. That's awesome. It makes people want to come back. I mean, I can't wait to see what the next video is. I've seen the other 2 videos, and this one's just it's trippy. Also, I mean, they're beautiful videos. You're very creative, and you're very wide ranged. Musically well rounded, and I love that. I'm the same way. I'm very musically well rounded, and when you
Cool.
can put it all together,
Yeah,
which is called new metal, but some people still
yeah.
new metal goes different. It's an amazing sound because our generation grew up with so much different kinds of sounds, and now we're just putting it all together, and it's an amazing sound. You know,
Thank you, thank
um,
you. Yeah, I want to have a unique sound and unique universe. I have
mhm.
influences, but with a universe on its own, and I think it's the goal to have something completely different.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree. That's it's smart. It's smart. It's smart, and it's beautiful, and it keeps people like me going, "What's next?"
Yeah,
So that's awesome. So I want to get to know you a little bit better as a person. Ask you a couple of random questions, if you don't mind. Get to know you a little bit better. You said there has been opera and music in your family. and that you started really young, at a young age. So I mean that's beautiful. Um, what are some of your favorite moments in your musical history?
Difficult to say. I have now 37 years old, and I have first listened some bands like some artists like Michael Jackson
Mm-hmm.
and David Bowie, and this artist changed my mind and definition of music, like Freddie Mercury and others. And after I've discovered a band like Rhapsody with Fabio Leone, with the cinematic aspect and others, and it changed my mind too. Fear Factory,
Mm-hmm.
Pen of Salvation, Devin Townsend, and others. And I have sing in different bands, and a band more in cover songs
Mm-hmm.
with different, very different songs, very eclectic songs. And after more dark metal with some growls between Gojira and Hypnose and some new metal bands.
Mm-hmm.
And with Constelia Secret Garden, I have made some very good live shows. Um, and I think the best moment now of my young career is Far From Home. It's the double album called Far From Home. It define me as an artist, as a musician, and with the sensibility, the emotions on it, and others. And the two next one, Light and Darkness, will be more deep, more emotional, and more. I want to push limits every time, more and more, and and yeah, I think the best things will come now in the near future.
Good. Okay. And here's a little fun question. What are some of your most embarrassing moments on the stage?
On stage,
Yes.
on stage.
Everybody has an oops.
Ah, yeah. Oh, on stage.
Yeah.
For the moment, I have no really embarrassing moments, but I think of one concert, one show with some sound engineer who was not good, not very good, and
Yeah.
they don't put the sound on the strings, the strings player,
Right.
and we don't hear in the microphone, and we don't hear the instruments, and it was an embarrassing moment because the people in front don't hear some things. It's a show where was not very good, but hopefully the other shows were very good and cool. So I think on stage my most embarrassing moment is that. And
Mm.
I have one time a show, the first show I have made with Constellation Secret Garden. I have a guitarist, and the 3 days, 2 days after before the shows, he tell us that he can come and don't give any explication. So at this moment we have 2 days to change guitarist, and he have learned from 2 days the composition and play with us. But it's will be very embarrassing and very strange.
Two
But
days. Oh, that's short.
yeah, excellent
Yeah.
guitarist to do that. But beside that, no really embarrassing moment for the moment. I
Hmm.
have a fan one time who come two guys who were drunk to come. We will come in a festival in a on the stage and
Okay.
dance in front of us, and send some water on us and others, but not very important. But we will see in the near future if there is more embarrassing moment for the Max Enix Far From Home session, and
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be embarrassing moment for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, I can't imagine if I'm a walking embarrassment. Like I'm always doing things that happen. I'm doing things or things happen to me where I just go
Yeah.
all the time. Like
Yeah.
today, YouTube, shit. You know?
In the real life side stage, of course, there's some
Yeah.
embarrassing moments sometimes, but yeah,
Yeah. The old saying, shit happens
yeah.
all the time. All the time. You know,
Life.
yeah, it is. That's life. You know, what are you gonna do? So, Max, I want to say thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Tom.
I'm
Thank you
glad, you know, everyone gets to hear your music and see how, I mean, your music is beautiful. Like I was saying, you have a very eclectic mind, which is awesome for music, because then the range, the vocal, the range in the music, the range in the vocals, the meaning, the video, when you put that all together, it's powerful.
Thanks a lot for your kind words. I'm very, very happy to hear
Absolutely.
that, and I wish you all the best in your life, and we stay in contact.
Absolutely. You know, one more thing real quick. If fans wanted to get a hold of you to look at your merch or your music, what platforms would they go to?
On the Max Enix Bandcamp, on Spotify, on the Oral website to purchase the physical albums. Other one will come in Europe, in USA and Japan, with Wormhole Death records, and the goodies, the merch will come very soon with fantastic T-shirts with the illustrations of the double album cup, maybe some perfumes too. We will see.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah?
We will
He
see.
just dropped us a surprise hint. We got another one.
Become
That's
part of the
awesome. That is
surprises.
awesome. And also, you got just to remind everyone, he is going to be releasing a new song off his latest album in about a week and a half or so. You said the 31st,
Yeah.
correct?
Next week, yeah.
So everyone, keep your eyes open for that, and definitely looking forward to hearing your latest release, or your next release, actually. Max, thank you so much. I'm glad we finally got to make this happen with our chaotic schedule. You have a beautiful night for you, and for everyone else that's on this side of America, have a beautiful day.
Thanks a lot. Beautiful day for you and for your team and others.
Thank you so much. It was awesome meeting you. I got mad love and respect, Max. You take care.